Deja, thank you. 6:30 this morning, and today's We're Hiring. Have you ever thought about a career as a truck driver? We talked to companies with Casey jobs open right now if you have your commercial driver's license. So we went to Roadmaster Driver School in Grandview to show you what it's like to learn to drive a tractor trailer. Not much more than 6 months ago, Patrick Woods never thought he'd be learning to drive one of these.
I was a residential supervisor for a facility that housed children with disabilities.
Nice and easy.
But about 6 months ago, he lost the job he loved.
It took the pandemic to pretty much make me realize that there's another opportunity out there.
Now he's hopeful for this new career and hoping to be working within just weeks of starting his commercial driver's license training. Here, it's a 3 to 4 week course.
You know, it's so exciting seeing someone learn something new. Some people have never been in the truck, so just getting in it, seeing how high it sits up.
Like me.
There we go. Lots of handles to grab. It really was pretty easy. And so usually there's a bed back here.
Yep.
The trailer has its own brake.
Yeah, there's air brakes. That's
Air
right.
brakes.
Yep.
The headlight switch looks just like the one in my car.
You'll learn how to maneuver the truck. You'll learn how to back it up, turn it left or right, because that's a lot of trailer back there being 53 feet. Safety is number one. From day one, we're going to teach you safety. There you go. That's money.
The industry is paying probably about $50,000 on average for a new driver. And then within the next year or two, you can make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year.
Perfect.
The training at Roadmaster does cost about $7,000. Ball says along with possible student financing and aid, the companies who hire their students can often pay back the cost of training. Wood says he already knows where he plans to work.
They are going to pay for my tuition while I'm working with them.
Before we start a student in school, we actually apply with trucking companies and make sure that they're hireable. They actually get a pre-hire letter from the company that says they will hire them at graduation.
What is it going to be like for you getting that first paycheck?
It's going to pay a lot of bills back. It'll give me hope again. It'll give me hope.
So we talked to Werner, that's where Patrick Wood says he plans to work, and they have 10 to 15, at least a dozen area Casey jobs open for drivers with their CDL. Another company, ACT, has at least 10 jobs open. Both companies confirm demand for CDL drivers high right now. And you have your options on how to get that commercial driver's license. You could reach out to Workforce Partnership, who works with Johnson, Wyandotte, and Leavenworth County residents. And if you got laid off, they have access to federal funds that could potentially pay for all of your training at places like Johnson County Community College or another private Casey company. And speaking of JCCC, they say they are expanding their CDL training next year because of that demand. And right now they have a grant available for veterans for this training. They have funding for 12 veterans over the next 8 months. So a lot of options if you're interested in getting that commercial driver's license. Right.
Wow, that's great, Linz. Thanks so much.